In the summer of 2021, ESPN broke the news that Lonzo Ball was heading to the Chicago Bulls.
Wasn't retained to the team he was traded to, kept his value up and signed an $80 million deal.
The city, hungry for basketball success, saw this as a sign of resurgence. With a hefty $85 million contract over 4 years, the stakes were high. It was a moment that sent shockwaves throughout the NBA community. In a game that started like any other, Lonzo Ball suffered a devastating knee injury. The immediate aftermath was a flurry of concern, with teammates and opponents alike offering their support. ESPN's breaking news segment detailed the severity of the injury.
Lonzo Ball is out for the season,
emphasizing its potential long-term implications. The Chicago Bulls, who were enjoying a resurgence, suddenly found themselves at a crossroads. Lonzo's role wasn't just that of a point guard. He was the team's floor general, orchestrating plays and setting the defensive tone. The Athletic ran a feature discussing the void left by Lonzo, highlighting stats that showed a significant drop in the team's offensive efficiency and defensive tenacity. Beyond the stats, the emotional toll on the team was evident. In post-game interviews, players like Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan expressed their concern and the challenge of moving forward without their key playmaker. Coach Billy Donovan, in a heartfelt press conference covered by NBC Sports Chicago, spoke about the team's need to rally together and adapt. With a hefty contract and investment centered around Lonzo, the Bulls faced financial challenges. Forbes ran an analysis on the potential economic implications for the Bulls, discussing the balance between supporting Lonzo's recovery and ensuring the team remains competitive. On the court, the Bulls had to recalibrate. The team's strategies, which were built around Lonzo's unique skill set, had to be redefined. NBA analysts on TNT's Inside the NBA discussed the team's shift in play style, noting an increased reliance on isolation plays and a more traditional point guard approach. The Bulls, once considered strong contenders for a deep playoff run, faced an uphill battle. ESPN's analysts debated the team's playoff chances, with some arguing that without Lonzo's leadership, a deep run seemed improbable. The narrative shifted from championship aspirations to hopes of a respectable playoff position. As the season progressed, discussions about the Bulls' future without Lonzo became more prevalent. Talk shows and podcasts speculated on potential trades and signings to bolster the team's roster. The Chicago Tribune ran a feature on potential point guards the Bulls could target to fill the void temporarily. Despite the challenges, the city of Chicago remained hopeful. Fans organized support campaigns, and the united front displayed by the Bulls community was a testament to Lonzo's significance. The overarching sentiment was clear. Lonzo's journey with the Bulls was far from over, and the city eagerly awaited his triumphant return. The 2022 to 2023 NBA season rolled around, but there was no sign of Lonzo's return. Reports emerged that he would miss yet another season, casting a shadow of doubt over his NBA future. TNT's Inside the NBA discussed the rarity of players returning after such prolonged absences, with Charles Barkley noting the mental and physical challenges Lonzo would face. As the months turned into years, speculations about Lonzo's potential return became more skeptical. NBA analysts on ESPN debated the likelihood of him ever stepping onto the court again.
It's just a mess, and Lonzo, I think we all knew it was unlikely he was going to come back, and it just stinks. It just really stinks. I love watching him play.
Some argued that the physical toll of the injury, combined with the mental challenges of a comeback, might be insurmountable. In a press release that sent ripples through the basketball community, it was announced that Lonzo Ball would also miss the 2023 NBA season. Fans and players alike took to social media, expressing their support and hope for his eventual return. The Chicago Tribune ran a poignant feature titled "The Lost Star," Lonzo Ball's battle against time. Lonzo's prolonged absence posed challenges for the Chicago Bulls front office. Strategies had to be redefined and new signings were essential to keep the team competitive. The narrative shifted from awaiting Lonzo's return to building a team for a future that might not include him.